Lark checks in on Lacy and is offered the chance to study magic alongside her. A polite refusal for now, Lark is instead pulled into Sully organising their trip to Corinthus, learning about planning and how to read a map. Whilst waiting for Odie to return, the group helps Helen with the radio tower, and she rewards Sully with a protected radio channel to communicate with Brion. But how on earth does Helen know about these things? Well, I guess you're about to find out. This is The Spouting. Chapter 3, Covens and Radio Waves, Part 5. Ot arrives in front of...
Odie!
Odie arrives in front of Ralph. They kind of land, kind of like on the end of your bed, let's say. You can see where they were going towards. Their battery use is down at like 10%. They're going to need like a full-on charge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're at like 10, and you're probably not going to charge massive amount over the last hour of the day. So yeah, it's Odie needs some recovery time. Maybe you could plug them back into the generator. It's now drawing more power than it did before because you've just redid the...
Don't you dare fuck up that generator. My neck's on the line.
Wow.
That was your choice. So yeah, like Odie has returned. And OT lights up their screen and they give you a bunch of information. First of all, they give you manuals pertaining to the kind of radio sets that Helen is currently using, and a little bit about the dish above, and a very quick skim. Yeah, replacing the receiver on that was probably, or transmitter on that was like the best upgrade you could probably do for it. It's not the best upgrade, but the other models are clearly not here, but it was kind of a good start. And yeah, like these are manuals that you could very quickly just pass over to Helen and she can read through them, but they're all on OT right now. So OT also gives you information about the mine.
It's haunted.
Well, I don't need to give you the handout now, do I? The research comes with what looks like a fairly okay looking map. It's never going to be 100% accurate because, well, it's a mine. It's not going to be 100%. But it shows that there are 7 different layers and that there are a couple of shafts that link like the top 3 layers together and one big shaft that links all 7 layers together. It tells you that the mine was started in the early 1800s by a company called Moonshaft Mines, and they were digging up metals and coal. In the early 1900s, after a series of accidents and incidents that caused Moonshaft Mines to file for bankruptcy, the mine was swiftly purchased by Accolaides Industries, and later they changed the name to be simply just Accolaides, where they expanded the works by 4 floors, turning 3 into 7. They modernized the process and made the mine profitable by also expanding the mine to include an aspect of tourism and caving. This continued until 2010, when Accolaides sold the mine, which they had exhausted of easy-to-extract ores. They sold the mine to the town of Gumpendorf as part of a negotiation to purchase nearby lands to the south, as well as purchasing the failing Pope's Park of Amusements. That's what you would have got on a basic check. But I believe OT kicked the shit out of looking for this stuff, so they got more. They dig up contracts, which essentially say that Accolaides and Gumpendorf created a contract that included expansion to Pope's Parks of Amusement in exchange for maintaining Gumpendorf's mine's infrastructure. There also notes that there was an incident after the sale where an elevator broke and access to the lower levels was blocked for several weeks. The town of Gumpendorf threatened to revoke the permits for further expansion to Pope's Park unless the elevator was fixed, and, in quotes, the mental effects of working on the lower levels were less detrimental to the staff of the mines. And because OT did super well, you also got more.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. There was a cost analysis paperwork which balanced the costs between refurbishing the lower levels and elevator access versus potential revenue income from tourism. And the result is that they ordered a test refurbishment on the 6th floor. Unfortunately, the work order was never fully authorised, and the lower 3 levels were left to it. It wasn't financially viable. Attached to all this research is also a note. It was kind of an attachment to an email. The email being, "Hey, dear Sir or Madam, I'm resigning. This is my 2-day notice," whatever the fuck it was. But there was an attachment to that email which was protected by a password, but OT don't give no shits about passwords. And they found the attachment. Fuck this place. Seriously. I took a caving group for a 4-hour tour on the 6th floor, and I had to turn back. I saw that fucking thing again. It's bad enough I had to watch Gilly fall down that shaft when it broke, but fuck, I can't hear them every time I go down there, Lars. I can't. And the fact that my group heard him too, Lars, get out. Something isn't right about this cursed place. And that's what OT managed to find.
So mine's haunted.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck you, man.
This meeting could have been an email.
This meeting was an email.
Are we all in the same room?
I'm going to say,
Okay.
y'all probably would have heard OT, or you would have seen OT come back, or you'll know what OT was going for, so you can all be together.
If we have a bit of privacy right now, then I'll just have read that aloud as it came, as the information came.
Yeah, you wouldn't have masses of privacy, the kind of barracks area where your beds are kind of like in the main big hall. Yeah. But yeah, it's like not masses of privacy, but like you could probably definitely keep an eye around and make sure that no one's really paying much attention. You have the illusion of privacy.
I could
at least
whisper it. We can all just listen carefully.
You pass Sully the data, the data pad, and he reads it. And then he passes it to Lark. And Lark's like,
What
is this? I think I read Gumpendorf. Okay. Sounds like they ordered a test refurbishment.
You gotta say, it doesn't sound like dynamite.
No. No. But, I mean, you got a fully fledged map, a lot of good information. The fact that they had a working elevator back in the day is a good sign. But how much plant activity is down there would probably dictate how safe anything would be. On top of that, a lot of it has been turned to crystal at this point. Ghosts back in 2010. Whew. Sully's definitely thinking over his opinion about ghosts.
That's why I wanted to have the Ouija board thing. I mean,
are there ghosts? N-O. Okay, that's so fun.
I'm gonna go see about charging Odie up if I can overnight.
Yeah, you do that. Excuse me. Sully's not yawning. Well, maybe he is, but
yeah. It's late at night, and he's an old man.
Hey.
Yeah. When you go to take Odie to the radio room, Helen's just tapping away, and she kind of notices you much more quickly than she did before, and she slides over a piece of paper, and it has a couple of sets of numbers on there, and the numbers that you would not have had access to before would be radio frequencies for Revilicus, which is a correctional facility. I used to be a prison. Which you didn't have that before. There is one that is it has the word Venice on it, question mark, and she kind of explains that this is sometimes there's things on it, but it doesn't make sense to her. They're just random numbers that occasionally appear, and she listens out to them. She dutifully writes them down, but they make no fucking sense to her. And that's kind of, she thinks it's probably based somewhere out of Venice. And she gives you radio frequencies to a couple of other small farms that she's well aware of. So yeah, she kind of gives you a bunch of those.
Okay. Yeah, I will write down anything that she might be missing, but who knows? She seems to be well connected, and this area is a bit more central than I am up there. So,
yeah. Is there anything that you think you would want to give her?
Let me know. Am I forgetting something, V? Are you...
Is there places that you would know? Well, there's no point giving her the radio frequency to Borough of the Alps Vale Lake anymore, since that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Sleepy Street.
Yeah, you would have Sleepy Street. You would give her the silver stocking, but she has that already.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You could give her Diablera, like she wouldn't have that.
Okay, yeah. I have that.
Yeah. I think Diablera is probably the one that you would give her that she definitely doesn't have. Okay. So, yeah. Okay.
All right. And then I'll leave... So of course, I'm at Sleepy Street a lot, so that's mostly where I'm at, but I don't know if I have like a radio address or anything that I've set for myself.
No, it would just be like, hey, I'm reaching out to Sleepy Street. Can I leave a message for Ralph? Like, that's
pretty
kind
much
of just how Sleepy Street works, yeah.
That's what I figured.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I can take a look here, and we can make sure that everything's noise free, no chance that you're accidentally outputting any signals you don't want to be outputting. Try to make your system here stealthy if you want.
You can do that? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And she immediately scoots back.
I can try. I mean, all I can do is look and see. But
could you therefore make me an electrical repair? I think that's probably the one most likely to respond to this.
Yeah.
She is intently watching you.
You're just checking for... He'll listen for noise in the wires and check the grounding, making noise, and figuring out why she had to beat it earlier.
I think probably when you went through and made sure that the connection to the generator was safer than it was, you find what was cacking out. It was just like a cable in the back that just was not 100% in. It was it just needed that one extra push in and a bit of a twist, and it was fine.
Extreme success. You should have seen the dice on my screen. They were just like, I didn't know D10s could do that. That's crazy.
Give you numbers between 0 and 10. Damn. Don't forget, because we have just had an improvement phase. If you have things you have succeeded on, don't forget to mark them.
Yeah, I forgot psychology. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. With an extreme success on your electrical repair, you show her how to kind of make the frequencies that she's giving out safer than they were, so they're less likely to be intercepted and a little bit more scattered if people are trying to triangulate where they are. You clear up the signal. It sounds a lot clearer to her, and she thanks you very much for that. And she's just after she kind of listens through to a few channels and kind of almost automatically starts writing Morse down. She kind of shakes her head a little bit, and she looks at you and she says, normally I have to do this clarity thing and making sure that things are less trackable, less interferable with through other means. So thank you for showing me a kind of more reliable way of doing that. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Odie's got a couple files for you on your radio here. I don't have a way of getting them out of him to you yet. If I can find something, or if you have something.
If you don't mind leaving Odie here, looks like Odie could use a charge. I could write out everything that I think is important. Some of the stuff is just this is the model 56, and if you plug it in, it works. I can get rid of some of the stuff that I don't need. So I could skim through it and write down the stuff that I think would be important. Thank you so much.
If you let Odie just charge here, he'll show you everything you need to see.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Look, if you guys need anything, I owe you guys a lot. You have no idea how much you've helped us, so thank you.
Just be real careful with your radio and watch that it's not drawing too much power.
Yeah. I'm admit, electrical power is not exactly my cup of tea. Communications is. Like, I can speak like 4 languages aside from tourism. Well, I mean, Morse code isn't really a proper kind of language, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's just kind of what I do.
Ralph will go through the basics of what this generator is doing and what that is probably drawing, because Ralph would have the manual to know like what it should be doing now, without us having to like meter anything. And if there are any meters around, Ralph will briefly go through and show like, this is how you just check. I can send you things later. I can send you some books on electrical stuff if you want, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah. So, it's like, I admit some of that's just over my head a little bit, but it's good to know. Thank you. Look, the frequency that I gave your friends earlier, 1158.
Yeah.
Look, if you guys are out and about and you need help, I can check 1100.4 every couple of hours, like 6 and 6. If you need anything, it's going to be the safest way to kind of get hold of me that, you know, the other people here don't know about.
Okay, sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us. I really can't. Ara is a little... They're more magically inclined than me, and I don't get it. Like, I like to plug things in, listen to things, get things going. Like, I'm very straightforward. But, yeah, that... If you need anything, just let's share anything, and I'll see what I can do.
I think safety is also a big concern.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your help, and I'm gonna continue listening out to what I need to listen out to.
Sure.
She kind of like grabs the headphones and very slowly starts putting them on her head. Like,
yep. Rolf will wave and let her be.
Yeah, it's essentially night, evening. Is there anything that anyone wants to do before we kick off the morning?
I think Sully has a good night pipe before bed.
Outside.
In the designated smoking area.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for sure you can do that. You're joined probably about halfway through your session. Lacy just kind of like comes and sits outside, and she's not exactly smoking, but you can tell that she's enjoying whatever the aroma is.
Tobacco.
Not a smoker yourself? I've got spare.
It's more that I don't have a pipe.
Aether's about to waste some prepared points.
No!
You can make a pipe out of anything. I know
Yes, I
this.
can.
You got an apple?
I got an
I'll tell you what, it's a very sweet gesture, so let's say it's like 5.
If you got an apple, some tape, and a pipe, I engineer a pipe for you. All right, for 5
Yeah,
points.
let's just say yeah, 5 for your prepared points.
Yeah.
You can fish out like a kind of nice-ish looking pipe.
I try to have a spare. You never know when yours is gonna just crack in two. These things are really fragile at this point. And Sully hands it over.
Yeah, thank you.
She kind of like, she takes it and she kind of like comes back again, and she has like tobacco. It's definitely old, but that's what all of them are. And she kind of like gratefully accepts.
She's not coming back with wacky tobacco?
No. At least she is not the kind of person that would smoke that. And she kind of like leans back and she seems generally like, oh, thank fucking Christ.
This is a good one. The plastic ones aren't the same, are they?
Yep. I've been reduced to those one too many times.
Tell me about it. Look, I know we got off on the wrong foot. I might have minorly overreacted a bit yesterday, but I'm concerned about you. Are you doing okay?
That's a vague question.
Well, I'm not going to bluntly say, how are you doing being separated from your family, one of which obviously hates you? I'm not going to be that. Oops. I guess I am that blunt.
She kind of lights up the pipe again.
News travels fast in a small town. Makes you a little bit miss the collective, where at least when the news reached the other side of town, it had changed and it become a lie at that point.
I wouldn't know. Never been in a collective. Well, not for long anyway.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Really? The collectives seem okay. They're not helping the same way we are, but it's safety and shelter.
For now.
For now. What's going on there?
Well, Sully, I'm deciding how much of a shit talker Sully has been over the last 10 years. Nah. I believe that they are running low on a lot of important, limited resources. And I fear that their downfall will happen within our lifetime. Many of the collective bases will fall.
Our lifetime? Fuck.
Yeah. Sully looks down at his hands. Okay, some of our lifetimes, maybe.
I believe you.
No. At this point, it requires a stroke of luck to turn their things around. And the leadership over there is a little bit too preoccupied with mundane things to accept the situation.
So that would leave them vulnerable if there's another attack related to this book or crystal or a bodge of light thing, wouldn't it?
Probably. I mean, whatever defenses they have, I wouldn't know at this point. I hope they have done some updating. I heard that Diableria, for instance, had a guy at the door. His only purpose was to make sure that just weird nonsense wouldn't make it to the general population.
They don't have him anymore?
No. He died.
Sounds like you were close to him.
He left town with a purpose. Unfortunately, he also left town with a bullseye on his back. The sickle of Yamal doesn't take a shot it will miss. He was dead within 3 days.
Fucking sickle.
Fucking sickle.
Speaking of... So, you were at Pt.5 when that went down?
Yes.
I was a little bit taken back yesterday. Other things on my mind, like you might be bringing shadows, but... Pt.5? That's well known. It's very close to some very magical areas. As a guy who hates dark magical, all magic, including what I can do, so... What was a man like you doing in a place like that?
Well, first of all, it doesn't matter what you're up to. If you need help, you need help. People should be helping you. It doesn't matter if you're in the vicinity of weird nonsense. Sometimes you just need help. And sometimes people just come to help. And in this case, the person I was trying to help was my son. Kid went running off, about 12 years now, probably. And by the way, by the time I found his trail, he ran off to the Blighted Circle. I was trying to get there, but the Pt.5 incident kind of cut me off.
She kind of like looks in the distance, like still kind of like puffing away, but she's kind of like, her mind is definitely gone places.
Well, if you ever come across a young man, not so young anymore, by the name of Vivaldi, tell him his dad's looking for him.
Of course, yes. We haven't had anyone through here since I've been here, but I can always ask Era if she remembers a man of that name. She has a good memory for people. I'm not sure she'll share if she knows, because she believes in privacy. If I come across him, I'll be sure to let him know.
Don't strain yourself. Kid's been gone for about more than a decade now. I'm sure he's crossed the desert and gone off to the lands where you know those weird radio signals you sometimes hear on the AM when you're just flipping through things? I'm sure he's somewhere there.
She nods, and she kind of... Can you roll a psychology check for me, please?
Yes, please. I failed that by 3. Guess who's about to use 3 luck points?
Oh.
Neil.
1, 2, 3. 79. 8, 6, 7. Yep.
She's definitely been lost in thought ever since you mentioned the Blighted Circle.
Mm-hmm.
And she definitely, like when you mentioned that it's your son that has like gone off and the name Vivaldi, it doesn't ring bells, but it is something that she's clearly storing away. And it looks like she's trying to figure out how to phrase or say something. You can tell that at least on a normal success, she appears to be trying to figure out how to help and how to phrase something in a way that helps you. But she just seems to be like mulling words over. Trying to pick a particular phrase is she's figuring out how to do that.
I think Sully's probably getting close to the bottom of his pipe at that point. He turns it over and like knocks it on a table or something. You know, sometimes the truth is just best heard. No muddling words or trying to find the right way to deliver the news. Because truth is just that, it's the truth.
I've been through Vale Lake Pass. I came from the other side of the Blighted Circle. It's a barren circle, a desert. Few cacti, a lot of grace. Neither good to eat. There's a big tree in the middle of it, right in the middle of a gorge in the mountain. That tree is the only sign of life in the Blighted Circle. I crossed when I was a young woman, and it almost killed me. And then there was Vale Lake Pass. The pass through the Alps. That place is no good. I've spent the last 30 years trying to deal with what I felt there.
What do you mean, felt? Just the heat?
No, there are things there. I've heard people talk about places with purple skies and that they're terrifying, chaotic places. While the past didn't have a purple sky, it closely matched the chaos. I hope for your sake that he is tougher than I was.
On your basic psychology check, you can tell that she is holding stuff back.
He's a tough kid. Born of 2 toughies, his mom was no slouch. She led reclamation missions with me. So I'm sure that Vivaldi is doing fine. Or maybe not fine. What you're describing sounds like weird and... that's never good. Now, the crystals outside of Gumpendorf are inert. They're not... what's the word? They're
Not actively turning people to crystal?
infectious, but yes, they're not doing that. Do you think the same is true in Pt.5?
I expect so.
Why would they have gone inert?
She kind of like looks away, and she kind of looks at the last of the tobacco in her pipe. She says,
I couldn't possibly tell you. I don't know. Sorry.
Is she lying?
"You can take a psychology check, but this is going to be a hard one."
Let's try at least one more. I would have to spend 4 luck points to push it to a hard success, and I don't even know that's how hard luck works, so...
I don't think you can change it to a hard success. I think you can only turn it to a success.
Yeah, let's just say that's at least the rule for now. Unless the roll is very, very important.
And then we will force ourselves to figure out what the rule is. Again, you get the feeling that she is holding something back. It's not phrasing, she is holding something back. Yeah. But whether it's a big thing or a little thing or whether it's a personal thing, you just can't tell.
Well, we'll be heading off to Corinthus tomorrow morning. And we'll hopefully be back. Yes? Are we spending another day?
As far as Sully knows. As far as Sully knows, you guys can discuss it in a minute. I think that's fine.
There was some crazy book in a mine somewhere or something we were real close to.
Okay. We'll probably be heading off. Let's rephrase this now.
Noon? Question mark?
We'll probably be heading off to Corinthus tomorrow morning. We'll be looking for medical supplies to bring with us on the way back. Is there anything in specific we could bring for you?
No, just take care of Noodle. Lark. Sorry.
Why are you calling Lark Noodle?
That's between Lark and I.
Fair enough. Sully, gets up, stows his pipe away, and looks at... I knew her name 5 seconds ago. Damn, it's gone.
Lacy.
Looks at Lacy. Just one, hard look and just it's fine. And then he walks away.
Is it fine? Is it fine, though?
Is it?
She's holding something back that she doesn't want to tell him. It's fine. She doesn't have to tell him.
Sweet.
Sully's probably holding something that he doesn't want to tell her.
I don't have to go into the details of the fall of the collective in the next couple of decades.
The fall of the House of Collective. Sully, I will leave this up to you. You can roll for sanity regain if you think that Sully got anything useful out of this for him.
Just talking about stuff.
Smoking is
helps.
good for your sanity. Everyone should be smoking. Smoking is cool.
I'm going to go ahead and take Sandy from this on the grounds that he just met somebody who came from the other side of the Blighted Circle.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know.
Which means that there is some hope.
Yeah, there's something on the other side. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Sully has heard of people coming from the other side of the Blighted Circle, but never met one of them. It always just sounded like fake stories. I'm gonna
he just came in hello from the other side.
So how do you want me to do sanity regeneration?
I'll let you choose 1 or 2d6.
Oh,
depends how much hope he really got out of it.
1d6. I should definitely say 2, but what you described was not exactly a bed of roses. Oh,
it was not a bed of roses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys should definitely just take showers and smoke.
I don't know, man. I just painted a picture and have like all my sanity back.
You never missed that.
It's like blowing on the nails, rubbing it on the shoulder. Yeah, so slightly regained 6 sanity out of that. Good, that's good. Okay, yeah, you can meander back to your companions, so you can probably figure out what you're doing tomorrow. That's probably a good plan, right?
Yes, we can do that. Yeah, Sully returns. He's going to stow his pipe in the safety pocket on the bag, and turns towards his companions, traveling partners. All right, we have information about this mine. Do we have a real reason to go down there? Do we believe that the book might be down there? I think the best we can do is pass on the maps and the information we have to Ara and let them choose to do what they will with it. It sounds to me, though, like a part of the mine was refurbished and done up. There may be items or material there that is in good condition, barely used, never touched.
Why were we told to go to someplace underground here then?
I think Henry said something, but I don't remember exactly what he said. I think he said something about the book being there, but I'm not sure if he was saying things that he knew about or if he just was going on assumptions.
I mean, we came here to learn. We came to the town to talk to the people about the book.
I thought we were going to Corinthus to ask more about the book too.
Yeah, so the sickle currently has the book. We need somebody who would know where the sickle would store the book. There is a possibility that Henry learned of the location of the book from Violet, but he never divulged exactly what. He mentioned it being down in a burrow or something along those lines. I'm still correct, V, right? I'm not...
Yes. As about the Corinthus lead, that was more to do with kind of like, yes, the book, that Corinthus may have someone from the sickle, or there are rumors that maybe there's a contact with someone who has a contact with the sickle. It's a big maybe question mark. And it was to do with the fact that whatever had just happened, whatever ritual had been completed after Pt.5 and all that good stuff, is that it may have kicked off something called the Barrage of Light. And that was also another reason that perhaps you needed to go talk to the people in Corinthus or Stutz.
But, okay, I'm just gonna, complete meta question.
Yeah.
We, as far as I know, have no strong reason to go down there unless we believe that whatever, tiny refurbishment they did would be worth scavenging.
Henry, after his speaking with Violet, mentioned that the book should be in a burrow somewhere near Gumpendorf or at Gumpendorf. He used the word burrow, and I want to beat the shit out of him, but that's the word he used, yes.
Okay.
It is up to you if you think that burrow and a refurbishment is worth exploring down the creepy mine for, or whether that is a potential dead end, or whether it was supposed to be here, but now Henry's dead, maybe it isn't. You, Sully, would specifically know that Violet is a very tricky bitch to work with, so who knows? So yeah, there's a lot of questions on this, and I can't really answer them too much except to minorly correct information.
Yeah. I think probably the best thing we can do is, we can go check out the mine. I mean, we have really good maps of it. It sounds like the mine was in mostly usable order, though some assumption of hauntings. But it sounds like we're mostly safe. Now, it's been 80 years, but...
You know how long ghosts live?
No, I mean the stability of the mine, not the
Oh, I don't trust that one bit. I would not be excited to go down there, promising fines or not.
Yeah. So I think we can pass all this information on to Ara, and they can do whatever initial scouting they want to. And when we make our way back with the medical supplies, we can see what they figured out. And if they found any promising leads, any signs of sickle activity, we might want to dive down there to see if it has anything to do with the book.
Didn't we throw the sickle into the mine?
Yes, we did.
You did.
Yes, we did.
There is an
Gonna
obvious
find the
sickle
sickle.
activity. There is a sickle there.
Good point, Lark. We'll probably tell them about the sickle we threw in there.
No, we won't. We won't. No, we won't. No, you stop telling everyone things. Stop it right now. This is the point where you need to stop. That's not a good idea.
Then we can jump the fence and get it? Like, what do you want from me, Ralph?
Oh, we might need to. We might need to find that, at very least. I'm hoping it didn't go far.
We can go get it. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, if anything, if you're trying to because Ara did mention that she had people that would be happy to go back down there. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it's got a lot of dangerous dynamite down there, but you're about to give her proof that there is probably maybe something worth diving for down here. Yeah, and yeah, like if they come across the sickle, that may give them a wrong impression and the wrong amount of information. And also, if you tell them, you're telling them that you had a sickle, yeah. Maybe a little bit sus. So,
we need to be the first ones down there, regardless of what we do.
How far in it is, I know how far in it is, and you just have to figure it out.
I'm gonna say sickles are notoriously unround shape and would not roll.
You're right on that.
Okay, Ralph, fine. We'll jump in there, and we'll get the sickle. It's fine. Then we don't have to tell them anything, and they'll just think we were doing a little bit of initial exploring. Doesn't matter.
Should have thrown it somewhere else in retrospect, but...
There were limited options, to be fair.
Seemed like the last place someone would look.
Yeah. I saw nothing wrong with it in the moment, so... Yeah, I think that's fair enough. We'll give Ara the information in the morning, or give it to Helen and she can pass it on to Ara if she's not awake.
We'll make a trip back up before we leave.
That sounds fair. No, wait. No, fuck that. Climbing this mountain's ass. Or do you think Odie needs more time to charge?
Oh, Odie should be charged by the end of the night. By the time you guys go to leave in the morning, 6, 5, whatever it is, Odie will be charged. It's plugged into the generator.
Odie's fine if he's plugged in somewhere. He'll be ready. But it's when we're away from the generators, I gotta keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for helping Helen with that stuff, by the way.
Oh, no, thank you for helping. I didn't expect that to be the way you chose to help, but whatever.
Ara was being small-minded, and she needed help.
Yeah, but it's also their safe space.
It is. I'm not going to tell her how to run her place, but I believe this was the right choice.
Except for when you do.
Thank you, Neil.
Sully does smile at that little comment. He does not take himself that seriously, but there's definitely yeah. You keep talking, buddy. So, I say we wake up early tomorrow. We're talking dawn of dawn, and we start making our way down, get the information to people that need to get the information, and then make our way down. The more time we get to spend at, what was the name of the place? No Dup,
yeah.
The better. More time we get to scavenge, that's better. And, yeah. So...
would Rolf know about this place we're going being really strict about cult stuff?
No Dap?
No, Coventus.
Oh, Corinthus.
If not, Sully would definitely have brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better way to go with that, yeah.
Sully, are you certain about bringing that ball with you to Corinthus?
Sully looks at his bag. I was thinking about hiding it at No Dap. We'll make our way back there, on the way back, and pick it up there. But you're right, I definitely should not bring it. I've seen people detained for less.
Wouldn't it be easier to keep it stored here? Helen did say she owes you.
I don't want to get her into any more trouble.
Well, it didn't seem like Ara was particularly it didn't seem like something that Ara would want that desperately that they would take it. She did have a look at the at my compass before.
So Aethor is worried that if we leave this here, Ara's gonna find it and basically have a fucking nuclear meltdown. That's what Aethor is worried about.
I feel it would be safer if it stayed here. Or maybe with Lacy.
No, we're not giving it to Lacy. She's probably a very nice person, but I fear that she is too dabbled in the strange and weird.
That's up to you.
Helen's the right choice. You're right. We're coming back here anyway with medical supplies. We can pick it up on the way back. You okay, Ralph?
Yeah, okay. It's your blob of goop, so whatever you want.
Do you think Helen's still awake?
Yeah, probably working.
All right. Sully picks up his backpack and slicks it on his back. I'll be right back then.
Oof. I'm gonna be in the background of this so that there's just that like hint of, oh, this is okay, I guess.
We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you guys want to, basically, either of you want to sneak in while Sully's there, it's entirely up to you.
It's
if you want to be in
fine.
the background.
Sully's not kicking you guys out. He's not making you guys do it, is what's happening.
Yeah. You can absolutely rock up to the kind of facility generator room, and yeah, when you enter, you can see that she has the radio tuned to a frequency. She has a finger set over the button, and you can see that she's using the telegraph and she's tapping out a quick message. You can use Morse if you want to and try and figure out what she's saying. But she's definitely tapping something out to someone.
Sure. I guess Sully sits there and stares at her hands for a couple of seconds, trying to figure out if he can catch what that is. Let me see. Language, Morse. Boop. No, 73 out of 25.
She's tapping at a rate much faster than you're used to, and much faster than is the standard for which is faster than the standard that Morse is usually tapped out at. And yeah, you can't really pick up too many letters. It's just a little bit of a blur. You think maybe she's tapped out the word continue, but you think you pick up extra letters in the middle, and there are too many letters either side, but that's kind of the only thing that you really are going to pick up. And she doesn't seem to really have noticed that you've arrived, at least not until she's finished tapping out her message, and she just takes a deep breath. She looks around and realizes you're standing there, and her eyes kind of go wide. She realizes that you're all there, or at least hanging in the background. She just has that look of oh shit. Quickly takes her headphones off. Hi.
Hey, I was told you'd still be up reading, but I guess you got an important message. Didn't want to disturb you.
Yeah, I read the manual. That was thanks, Ralph. She kind of like waves over the top.
Yeah,
of
no
something.
worries.
Yeah. Can I do something for you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not expecting a reply instantly. So like we yeah. You pretend you didn't see this. That would be great. What can I do to help?
Blackmail material!
I want a psychology on a very specific idea.
What's your very specific idea?
Does she seem scared or panicked? Scared is when you're afraid of the person in front of you. Panicked is you're afraid of, like, the consequences.
Okay, yeah. Go for it. It's going to be basic. Like, she's pretty easy to read. She has no real way of hiding her emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard success.
She is quite panicked that you maybe have figured out what she was tapping out. She's very panicked that you could probably go tell someone. She doesn't want anyone to know that she's doing this. And yeah, she has that, I could be in trouble. And the consequences are far bigger. The reaction on her face says the consequences are far bigger than her talking to Ara.
Okay. Yeah. So basically what I wanted to read there is if she was talking about me or about something. Like there's a big difference there because like there's a, yeah, like I said, like you can be scared or panicked. And scared is, oh shit, he walked in while I was bullshitting him, like talking shit about him. So yeah. So I'm just going to move into the room. All right. I came here to ask you a favor, but...
Whatever you need.
Helen, I helped you with this dish because I believed you would be doing good by people.
I am.
You're tapping out messages to help the farmers around, the travelers, the people that can't catch Sleepy Street anymore.
Not exactly. I am helping. Just not. I'm helping. I can't say anything else.
You're not helping cultists or bandits, are you?
No, of course I'm not. Like, they are the literal scum of the earth. No, I would never help them. I'd rather be shot in the face than have to ever deal with them again. No, I'm not helping them.
Does Sully feel like she's telling the truth?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. All right. Sully eases off. Fine. Don't get caught doing whatever the hell you're doing, because Ara's gonna blame me for it.
Yeah. I should probably install some sort of bell above the door.
One ear on the headphone.
If there's a language coming through and the signal isn't super clear, and even though we did a great job at clearing this up, signals from far away are still quiet, and I can't have it at maximum volume all the time, and not everybody is communicating in tourist, and it's really difficult to pick up my third or fourth language if I don't have both ears on.
Okay. Before I ask you for the favor, just turn the desk 90 degrees. You can see the door out of your side of your world.
You can see that the kind of desk it's not exactly welded, but it is a big job to move this, and she wouldn't be able to easily get around the desk anymore. Like, their room is quite narrow because the generator is here.
Okay. That Sully doesn't say that. He's just like, yes, just install a bell or something. Just be smart about this.
A mirror.
That's so obvious. Then again,
she kind of like points in your direction, Larkin, like, yes. I would do all of these things.
All right. The reason I'm asking you for a favor, not just going to Ara or to Lacy, is because what I have is apparently very magical. And
okay,
I don't know what...
It's like, I know that whatever you're about to give me is obviously... It's probably something that would get me in trouble, because you wouldn't remind me that I owe you big time and you're bringing me, the non-magical person here, something magical.
Shit, you're right.
What are you giving me?
So Sully's gonna bring out the goop, the character particle, and he's gonna put it on the table in front of her. How does she react?
She has, like, her mouth is, like, slightly ajar, and she takes the headset completely off from around her neck and, like, puts it down on the side and, like, turns the radio off, and it kind of like a quiet power down, and, like, she reaches out very carefully to grab it, and you can see her, like, intently staring at it, and see her eyes go, like, completely wide, and you see, like, little flashes of light in her iris.
You know what this is?
Oh. Yes, that's... And she very gingerly puts it back down. You should probably come in and close the door. That is a lot of this.
But I can't trust you with it, can I? Sully picks it up and is gonna, like, start moving it to his back.
No, I'll keep it safe. It's not a problem, but... Where the hell did you get that?
Found it. Genuinely didn't even know what this thing was. It's the most of it I've ever seen.
How can you not know what this is? No offense, but you're super old. You should know what the hell this is.
Yeah, it's a character particle. It's the thing that's going to save the cradle if I get it to the right people.
Character particles are... What do you mean, to the right people? Who do you mean?
I mean my brother. He's a scientist. He knows how to turn this thing into... the right thing, to turn it into energy so people can keep machines running, so that we can have light at night. We can grow plants all year around that are good plants for us. We can power defenses.
Yeah, I get the application. Don't misunderstand me there. This is quite capable of producing energy, we think, and clean energy and almost completely efficient energy. This is a lot of it. This could do a lot of damage, and this can do a lot of good. And no offense, some random scientist... Does he work for the government?
No.
Okay, then who does he work for?
He used to work for the Collective, when they really had aspirations to do good.
She puts her hand over her eyes and, like, pinches the bridge of her nose. Okay, the Collective I can understand, but you said used to. Who does he work for?
As far as I know, he's working for himself at this point. If we can get this to him, and he can make an efficient model, we might actually be able to save the Collective from its inevitable downfall.
This is bigger than the Collective, my dude. This amount is enough for many scientists to do a lot of studies and applications on, and potentially get equipment and generators running, along with, like, who knows, God knows what else the witches here do to protect people from the plants. Like, add that to the power generation. This is huge. This is more than the Collective. This is the cradle. This is beyond. Like, does your brother have a lab? Does he have people who can help him design equipment?
You have a lot of opinions about this thing. A lot of knowledge.
Yes, I have a lot of opinions about this. It's not what I'm looking for specifically. My specialty is communications and language and radios, ironically enough.
Do you work for... Who do you work for?
Someone I'm not going to say the word of right now, please. And she kind of looks over at, like, the radio and then realizes it's off and then shrugs.
Then I can't trust you with this. That's very clear. I guess my favor to you now is just to be quiet.
Look, I owe you big time. I'm not gonna take this.
Helen, you just said that this thing could change the course of the cradle. You're gonna break your promise to an old fart like me in a heartbeat if that's what you genuinely believe.
She kind of, like, tips her head back, and then, like, she sits down on, like, the only chair that's here. And she says, look, if what you're saying about your ex-Collective, I'm assuming also old scientist brother who has no equipment and no lab and no programmers, if he is good, if you take this to him, I want to meet him. That way, I'm not telling my people about it, and I'm not taking something to them which is wrong. Because if, no offense, I don't know you, really, your brother is a crackpot, I am not risking my reputation on something that's not even my job.
Okay, I'm not interested in you traveling with me, and I'm not interested in proving anything to you right now.
But if your brother is as good as you think he is...
Yes.
He could use our resources, and he would be backed up. Because there's no one person that can put this together. You are not that blind.
No, I am not. I understand that he's going to need bigger resources. The point was to prove the model before.
Yeah, he is. Let me keep this safe, and I will travel with you to meet your brother. And if he is not good, then I need to take this to someone who will use it, that will benefit as many people as possible, because surely that's the point. And if he is good, then we can help him.
You can travel with us if that's what you need to confirm your suspicions. But I'm not giving this to you anymore. I'm sorry, Helen, but I don't trust you not to run off with this.
And she kind of puts her hands on her head. I can't trust that you're going to do something right with this. You're about to go off to, what, Corentus, where the fuck it is?
Mm-hmm.
You've already been involved in a bunch of weird shit that's turned people to crystal? You think it's safe with you?
Safer than being with you, yes.
She looks around. Safer than being in the heart of a very magical place, which have a lot of magical defenses. And there are some people who know how to use guns particularly well. It's safer here than with you. Surely you guys can see that.
From your point of view, yes. My point of view is I have to get it to my brother. From your point of view, you just need to make sure it doesn't go to a crackpot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from my point of view, if I leave it with you, you're gonna steal it. 100%. Don't be childish about this. This isn't yours. The fact I've already shown it to you seems to be the worst idea I've done. So how about you earn my trust by saying yes? We will be back in a couple of days once we're done in Corentus. We will have the vial with us at that point, and you can join us on our travel to meet my brother.
You're taking it to Corentus?
No,
That's your plan?
No, I'm hiding it before we get to Corentus. I know they will kill me on the spot if they see this.
Where are you going to hide it?
No.
Are you going to leave it with a friend? Are you going to take it to your brother? Are you going to leave it in a bin in the back of a very old skyscraper?
Basically.
You are out of your fucking mind. Leave it here. And she puts her hands on both sides of the desk, and you can tell that she's trying to be intimidating. It's up to you whether she is or not. Leave it on the desk, and I will take care of it. And I will be here. I will even give you whatever the fuck you need. I will tell you who I work for. I will give you contacts. Leave it here, or I will let Ara know right now, and you can face the full force of this place.
Who the fuck suggested Helen?
Hey, Thou, have you met me?
Alternative suggestion was Lacy.
Yeah, I know. I should have gone with that, shouldn't I, huh? Fuck.
Unstoppable
Voice would
force
have been
meets
bad
immovable object.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me.
I don't see another way. Do you guys? And she's kind of like imploringly looking at Ralph and Lark.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're in the background, and if the door was closed, she'd make sure you guys come in too.
I'm assuming the door was closed by the point that she took her headphones fully off.
I don't understand it. It sounds important. Really important.
Yeah. It's important to magic users. It could keep this place running for decades. And it's important to the people I work for. Could help all of us.
We've had a conversation about this. Sully has literally zero experience with the government, doesn't he?
Correct.
fuck, so I don't even have anything to like lean back off as an opinion.
So do you work for the government?
Don't say that.
She kind of puts her like hands over her face and just like, ugh. I work for those people that I'd appreciate you not saying their name again in case other people are listening. Please. Yeah, I am a communications person. Sleepy Street is very tight. Artie has thrown me out more than once, and this was the most logical place to come next.
I was not trying to help the government when I set up this desk.
I could come with you to Corinthus. Stay outside.
Why would you stay outside?
Because you can't take this thing inside.
Can't leave this thing with you. You might as well stay here if you're going to stay outside of Corinthus. That's the thing. See, you've put me in a very awkward position because at this point...
Wasn't there another option to the south?
We're not working with bandits.
Working is a loose term for what we need. We need information. This is a simple trade. Just don't give them bombs or whatever. Just give them stuff that's safe. We can trade without being a part of their problem. Maybe. We haven't even talked to them yet. I don't know who these people are, so maybe I'm in the wrong. But Corinthus also sounds very scary. I'm not gonna lie.
You're killing me, Ralph.
And at least I know the goals of the people it seems you're talking about. I'm selfish, right?
That hurt people?
No, what? No, the mercenaries and
yeah,
that you don't want to see. Yeah.
Yeah, the mercenaries are easy.
Yeah, they're selfish. They're not just selfish, they're self-destructive. They're
Easy.
destructive in general.
Easy.
Aether's autism brain is kicking into overdrive like, if we change plans now, it's so bad, guys.
I don't like change.
It's also like in my head, like we have a place to loot, we have an interesting place to go to, and then we have a reason to return to Gumpendorf with medicine, which I really want to do. I really want to be that good guy. So
you could give them that orb, and they'd probably be just as fine with that as they would any medicine.
They cannot have my orb. My goo is going to my brother. Do not take that out of context. Do not clip that.
It's just the artwork now. It's just a ball, and it has like goo in it, and a goo line, and underneath this is my goo is going to my brother. No other context. That's the merch.
All right.
I just have an alternative suggestion. What if I stay here with the goo? And you two go to Corinthus.
Because that's boring to listen to.
If you think Sally's been bullying you, Jesus Christ, wait until he's alone with Ralph.
yeah, please. Please.
No.
Please don't go for it.
All right, let's scroll back a little bit. Sully's gonna give in. I just don't like it. I'm trying to find the right words because I just got fucking threatened. All right. Okay, Ralph, I'm not working with any goddamn bandits. It's not happening. Fine, I'll leave the item with you. I met Helen. But
thank you.
Listen to me now. If you run off with it, I will have nothing to do but to follow you.
She kind of looks down at herself and looks back up at you, and she says,
Odie knows your tracks.
We have more goop in a compass. We will get you.
Oh, do you know what that goop is going to point towards? My greatest need.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
That's fair. But I promise I'm not gonna do that.
It's not fair. I don't need your promise. You just need to know this. I do not like how this conversation went. I am...
You know what? I don't either. This is not the kind of situation I ever thought I'd be in, to be honest.
No. We'll be back in about a couple of days' time. Keep the item hidden, away from Ara and everybody else. I don't know, open up that radio over there and just plug it in there.
Oh, I will not be doing that. I will stay in here with it at all times. You say your brother, is that the father of your niece?
Yes. Don't you go contacting them.
No, if she tries to reach back out, thanks to the upgrades, I might be able to find out where she is. I'm trying to piece off of here because I don't want to have a shitty relationship with you all because you seem like good people and I frankly love this robot more than life. But I have loyalties too. And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make peace here. I know that you really want to find them.
Go ahead and do that. It sounds like Bree's going to be as stubborn as I am, so I might need help.
Yeah. If she contacts, I'll be able to find her.
Thank you. Sully gets up. Don't go anywhere.
Not planning on it. She kind of looks very awkwardly at the ball of goo.
Sully's definitely like scratching his neck. He's just like, I never threaten people. This is terrible. I don't like this.
There's like equal amounts of like, I can't believe I threatened these people. Such an asshole. Everyone in this room feels like a dick.
Locke's just standing at the door.
I didn't do anything. I walked into
Locke, could you make a listen check for me? Locke.
Listen.
Listen.
34, that's a success.
You don't hear anyone outside at all.
Pooh.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think Sully is at this point just going to walk out. He lost. She's going to tell Ara, or she's going to tag along, and I don't want her along.
I don't want her along either, but you put me in a corner, man.
By the way, when you were like, I can join you guys and then just stay out of Corinthus, my brain was just like, we'll just shoot you once we're outside of the city, dude. Like, that was the worst offer you could have given us. Like, unfortunately, Sully would never even consider that, but me, Aether, was just like, yeah, if I'm in a situation like this, and it's just like, okay, dummy, join me outside in the wilderness.
If I have no morals, you're super dead.
Yeah.
Hello, Neil here. Thank you for listening to another episode of The Sprouting. We were so close to being out of Gumpendorf. We turned around, waving goodbye, out the door, but things had to get complicated. Yay. If you've made it this far, we're still pretty early in the adventure, but you've put some hours into this, and listening to one of these shows is a time commitment. And before you make a time commitment, you usually go and check to see what other people's experiences are with said time commitment. Unless, of course, it's word of mouth and you already have heard. But leaving a review helps tremendously, because there are so many people out there who are not going to give a show a chance unless they see enough good reviews from you guys. Thank you to everyone who has left a review for us, for other of your favorite podcasts. You have no idea. It is incredibly important, incredibly amazing of you to do, and supportive to the people who you follow and all of their creations. So thank you all so much for leaving reviews in places. If you have not left a review wherever you listen to podcasts, let us know what you think. Let other people know what you think. Let other people know that you enjoy the show and that this is worth the time. Thank you all again for listening. We will see you all next episode, and hopefully we will be back on the road. Goodbye.
Were you accused of a murder enacted by supernatural forces beyond your control?
Yeah.
Are you seeking a multi-figure gold settlement for damages to your business?
Yes. Are you a young entrepreneur seeking justice for the murder of a family member that would be here if you were better at your job?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Thomas Phelps. I am the attorney, along with my assistants, of Phelps, Oz, Mogbile, and Felcher, and we want to help you get justice.
Our expert legal services are available for a modest fee, but not too modest. I got a family to feed.
As a bot, I don't eat, but I do have a hunger. A hunger for justice.
And that hunger drives us to work for you, future client. From investigation to sentencing, we've got you covered for everything from public urination
Oh, yeah.
to murder in varying degrees.
Don't look at me.
The attorneys of Phelps, Oz, Mogbile, and Felcher care about families. That's why they work quickly to help get this daddy off. I was blown away.
My business was in trouble after an unfortunate case of property damage, but the attorneys of Phelps, Oz, Mogbile, and Felcher helped set things right with a hefty gold settlement. So come on down to the law offices of Phelps, Oz, Mogbile, and Felcher,
Located in the old Biscayne Boys building.
In Eastern Orgea.
Just follow the podcast highway signs for Dungeons and Drimbus and take the Season 3 exit. The attorneys of Phelps, Oz, Mogbile, and Felcher are not responsible nor liable for any of the following that may be incurred while working on your case: sudden death, loss of limb, heartbreak, the use of magic to secure evidence, the wrath of an interdimensional being, urinary bladder infections, nausea, depression, the sudden desire to remove one's clothing, the illicit romance of a will they, won't they workplace scenario, or a complete and utter disregard for the natural laws of space and time.
Join your favorite fantasy attorneys for their next case. Dungeons and Drimbus publishes every Friday wherever podcasts are found.